right, good start to the week 7 there, picking up a sweaty teaser win on the Thursday nighter. So let's look to carry that momentum into the weekend. 4 total bets for NFL action here. We're going to start off like we always do. My 6-point teaser for the weekend. We are going to pair the Green Bay Packers down to -1.5 with the New England Patriots down to -1 point. So basic teaser strategy here, getting inside the key numbers. Let's take a look at these matchups. And Patriots versus Jets. Belichick absolutely owns the Jets, right? And I think this is a bit of a get-right spot for the Patriots. A couple of close losses at home over the past couple of weeks. They still want to make that push for the playoffs. 11 straight wins versus the Jets. Average win margin of 18.5 in those games, including a 19-point win back on September 19th. They are 19-2 versus the Jets over the last 10 years. Then we take a look at Green Bay versus football team. Green Bay pretty close to upset proof at home, in my opinion. They win games they're supposed to. 16-2 in their last 18 games at home, 13-1 in their last 14 games versus teams with losing records. I think the big difference in this one is going to be on third down. The football team is awful on both sides of the ball on third down. 27th in third down conversion percentage offensively. Dead last in that category defensively. Good luck versus Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, Packers, Patriots, 6-point teaser. Next up, couple totals. We're going to start things off with Bengals versus Ravens. Going to be a beautiful day in Baltimore on Sunday. Total set at 46.5. Boom! I like the over on this one. So expect touchdowns, not field goals. Both teams very efficient. Great play calling in the red zone. 3rd and 5th in red zone TD conversion percentage. They're both great at moving the football here, both converting on third down. The past 3 weeks, they are 6th and 8th in third down conversion percentage, so maybe don't expect a whole lot of punting. Don't overrate this Bengals defense. You might be digging into some numbers and saying, hey, wow, Bengals 5th fewest points allowed at 18.5. Wow, congratulations to the Bengals on beating up on the Lions, Jaguars, Steelers, and Bears. You know, when they did play a couple good teams, a couple good offenses in the Vikings and Packers, they allowed 25 and 24 points, allowed each quarterback to throw for over 340 yards. Not very good. Now, the Ravens defense, they can be exploited through the air, and the Bengals might be playing catch-up mode in this one, and they definitely do have the weapons to catch up in this one versus a Ravens defense that's allowing the 7th most passing yards per game while being tied for the 7th most pass plays of 20-plus yards allowed. So give me over 46.5 for Bengals versus Ravens. Next up, Chiefs, Titans. Now, some people might take a look at this total and say 57.5 and just look away. No play on that one. I'm not saying that. I don't think this number's high enough. Boom, I like the over on this one. So check this out. 57.5, high number, right? It's still below the season average here in Kansas City Chiefs game. Average combined score in Chiefs games this season is at 60.17. For my money, Kansas City still the best offense in the National Football League. You know, they easily scored 31 versus the football team last week. Despite 3 turnovers, now they're playing a Titans defense that has some significant depth issues in their secondary. I think they could go off for 40, but Tennessee can punch back. And this is an optimal opponent to punch back against. Kansas City defense allowing 29.3 points per game. Both defenses just awful. 32nd and 27th in yards per play allowed. Expect touchdowns, not field goals. Check out these numbers for the Chiefs. They are 6th in red zone TD conversion percentage, but 29th in that category defensively. Not very good. They're probably my favorite trend of the week here since Ryan Tannehill has taken over as starting quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. They have an amazing 25-6-1 over-under record. So that's regular season games. They're hitting the over at 80.6%. Since Tannehill took over. So I'll take over on the highest total of the week. Next up, who likes having fun? I enjoy having fun. You know, people are just fighting about everything these days. People are so divided. Pro-vax, anti-vax. You got the Trump people. You got the Biden people. You got Pepsi. You got Coca-Cola. Guys, I am here to bring you together. People just like to fight. So let's have a little bit of fun. It's time to bring it back. It is time for the return of the Greasy Moneyline Parlay. Yes! It is back. It is a great week to bring back the GMP. So last week we did the modified asshole parlay, which was 3 legs. This one's going up to 4, which means it is in Greasy Moneyline Parlay territory. So what we're going to do, we have three NFL teams with one college football leg on it. So let's start with that college football leg. And this probably won't take a whole lot of convincing. So let's whip through this very quickly. The Houston Cougars, minus 500. They are a 13.5 point favorite at home versus East Carolina since dropping their season opener to Texas Tech. Houston is on an absolute roll. 5 straight wins, 4 of them coming by 18 or more points. Massive gap between these defenses. Next leg, Patriots minus 300, 11 straight wins versus the Jets. Like I said, Belichick is their daddy. Bucks minus 710 versus the Bears. Not even close. Net yards per play, 7th versus 30th. Chicago won't be able to run the ball. They will not be able to pressure Tom Brady in this one. Then Rams minus 1200. Do I need to convince you on this one? The big revenge game. Double revenge going both ways in this one, right? Net yards per play, 3rd versus 31st. The Lions, they absolutely stink. Massive gap between the offenses. Lions cannot defend the red zone. So, greasy money line parlay. That came in at around minus 102 at my book. So you're going to get close to even money on that one. And that is the goal with whether it be an asshole parlay, a modified asshole parlay, or a greasy money line parlay. So there you have it. My 4 bets for football for this weekend. Let me know what you like in the comment section right down there. Check me out on Twitter over the weekend. I'll probably have a couple different prop plays. Give this video a like. If you like it, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. Good luck with your bets unless you're fading me. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!
Yeah, everybody wanna